welcome everyone. It's time for more Nobody Wants to Die. Where last time we finished off the investigation at the club, the very posh club, and we learned that the killer on the club, the killer who basically killed everyone, was in fact not the stranger that we have been talking to. It was Green. Now that doesn't mean that Green was within all of his faculties. He was probably controlled somehow, some sort of substance that makes him do the things that he did. So I suppose what has happened is that someone wanted to kill all of these people, presumably the stranger. He utilized the Green, who obviously had access to the club, and somehow managed to kill all of them without dying. Because after that, back to the apartment, and presumably the stranger is the one who killed the Green. And that is sort of where we are. Now, for some reason, this has become personal, because now the stranger apparently has gone for Sara. Why? No idea. Not exactly sure what the relationship between the stranger and James is, because that is what it feels like. It feels like the stranger has something untold with James. I'm sort of thinking, is it Seth? Is this Seth in his new body somehow? But like, why would he? Is it so easy as revenge for the train crash? But that feels improbable, because as far as I've understood, the train crash happened not that long ago, so Seth would have had a very short period of time to plan all this. This feels like something that has been longer in motion, so to speak. I don't know, but we have arrived in the slums, and we're supposed to try and find wherever the hell Sara lives. Now, I would assume not at the head of the Statue of Liberty, which is actually over there, right behind us, but we're gonna look at it anyway.
The question is, what are my taxes being spent on?
That is also a good question. Now, this seems like a probable place, but also I'm looking at this. Feels like a power thingamabob. And considering the fact that she is doing all sorts of technological stuff, maybe that's reasonable.
Sara needs electricity, and lots of it. These converters look new. Let's see.
Ah, damn it. Now I didn't get to check that. Why did I go for the thing that I actually thought was the right one? Oh well, it's fine. Can I check? Oh, I can check stuff over here. Where do the transformer cables go? Okay, so let's check here first, I suppose.
Broken cables for sure won't lead me to her.
That's true. We can see that it goes there, but maybe what's here? What is this?
Maybe I'll stop complaining about my apartment.
Uh-huh. So, anything? Can I check you? No, nothing in the periphery. So obviously here.
These cables come out of the converter. Sara, where are you?
So that is gonna lead down here where there was a tag before. Okay, but I go over here instead, apparently. Do I have a reason to go here? Okay, we're back to checking all of this then. So, okay, we have a dish here. Let's check that.
Electric current powers up the antenna. It must be operational. Sara needs to communicate somehow.
Uh-huh. Oh, bloody hell. Okay. I am missing a lot of things just because I'm going for the right choice a little bit too quickly, but alright.
I need to get a closer look.
Settle down there. How free am I going to be exploring this place? I wonder. And also, I don't know if this is the last episode or not. You're going to know, because I'm going to have it in the title of the video. I thought that we were doing the last episode last time, and it might be that we are... I mean, we're obviously getting closer, that's true. But we need to know who the stranger is before we're ultimately done.
Lady Liberty, down in the dirt. At least she stayed right here with her people. No one else did.
Okay, so we're gonna be exploring this place a bit. What does it say? Ike arrived. Fix points. Well, the sign is flashing, but nothing else is. Right, we have that thing, so obviously we're gonna be X-raying it up, but I wanna just make sure that I don't miss stuff over here. It could be potential clues. I mean, right now I'm just trying to figure out where the hell she lives, so I suppose looking for clues at this point isn't really what we're supposed to do. Alright then, X-ray.
The cables draws the most of it.
Right, so we have cables going over here somewhere. Okay, oh. We have staircases up. Coffee is life, sure. If you're not from Britain, instead it's tea. Okay, anything fun over here? Doesn't look like it, so would this be her apartment then? Okay, let's scan this thing.
It has to be here. I hope I'm not too late.
Okay, so we're gonna bust down the door, indeed. Alright, well, the light shows the way, I suppose. Also, you should have a cover for those. That's very susceptible to damage. Alright then, let's see what we have behind door number 1.
Sarah? The murderer wanted to pull me into a maze, get me drunk with fear. But I had nothing to lose, and had been drunk already for a week.
It is interesting when we get to this kind of a screen, because sometimes it's like a very long period of time. On this occasion, it was just click on a few things and then we're getting into second screen. Alright then, so yes, into her place of living, but it seems like maybe it's not just her living here. It feels like it's a complex of living spaces. Alright, let's see what we have. Alright, we are in. That did not look like what was behind the door. I suppose we've gone through more than one door to get here. This is cool. I like this. So what was this before?
What is this place?
Yeah, good question, James. And I do not have access to my toys. Okay, so we're not in toy mode right now. Okay, hello. That is okay. I'm still questioning this. Like, okay, maybe the stranger didn't set this up, but like, what does the stranger want with me and Sara? Who's Sara, by the way? That is a good question as well. And why is she living in the slums when she's employed by the police? Wouldn't the police at least give her enough cash to not have to live here? Like, does Chief Steiner know about this? Alright then. Oh, bloody hell. Hello. Oh, of course. I was about to say, why are you panting so much? Oh, good job. No pills.
Oh, fuck!
Yeah, you've been chugging them like they were booze. James, you should not do that. Hello. Yeah, that's a bright-ass thing. Okay, we have something here. A hand for the doll. Mannequin. Okay, why does the game do this? Because we've had this before, where certain items can be picked up, and there's, like, no relevance to it. Why does the game do that? Feels like I want to look that up and, like, try and understand what the relevance is. Like that one, and then the record, the vinyl record on the toilet of the Icarus. Like, what's the point? So you have a mannequin looking out. What is that thing? Interesting. Okay, move curtain, is it? Yes. Okay, more mannequins placed very suspiciously. Go down there, but oh, hello. Creepy bear. Very creepy bear. But also, okay, we can... Alright, multiple paths all of a sudden. No, not multiple paths. We literally cannot go down here. Never mind then. Hello. Sara. Yeah, I am not getting the connection, but I suppose we'll find out in a few just moments notice, and then, okay, a covered one. This is all very fascinating. Another light. Another hand. An arm, head, stuff like that. Another one covered over for some... Why would you cover it? What would be the point of that? Oh. I could have swore that one moved. Maybe it was the light playing around, and we did hear some footsteps. Okay. And what is up with the mannequins? What is up with the mannequins? Like, why do they even exist here? Okay. That's a last chance. Last chance for what?
What the hell?
Alright then. Okay. Oh!
You thought I'd be an easy target?
Sara, are you the stranger? Okay. You're trapped. Sara, are you the stranger?
You're trapped!
Funny. You're the one bleeding.
So I'm just gonna do this because we can. we don't need to be on the timer, so to speak. That was a woman's voice, and Sara throughout this game, not like so much on the nose necessarily, but she has been very anti the whole, you know, elite. Alright, but Sara, I mean, the chief knows, right? The chief knows about Sara. But does he know about this part of Sara? Okay, and who is... I mean, it's not gonna be Rachel, is it? If it's Rachel, it's just gonna be weird. Okay. Alright. Now we can just read this. Last effing chance, or how did you find her? I'm gonna assume it's her, so we're not gonna say that, because that just means that we don't know it's her. So last chance.
Get one fucking chance. One!
Great. Just show yourself.
Uh-huh. Eat lead, I suppose. I can also peek. Hello? Oh, can I peek further? Okay. No, let's say, where is she?
Where is she? Talk!
Drop your weapon and get out! I'm counting to 3. 1!
Uh-huh.
Who the hell are you?
Ugh! I'm a department officer! You're gonna end up in the bank, you cunt!
Oh shit. Sara?
How about letting me know you're dropping by next time?
Sure thing.
It's just a scratch. You can't hit anything in this body.
Well, lucky us.
Sunken face, bloodshot eyes like a junkie. James, you know how strung out you look?
So we do have a second character in this game. Lovely. No stalking, can't help it. Not with this shell. There we go.
The charms of a reimbursed shell. They could only afford Class E.
How'd you find me?
You know I'm a detective, right?
I didn't think anyone would bother trying to find me.
Ow, 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 ow.
Stay still. Why did you come here?
Well, I thought you were in danger.
When we lost contact, I thought he got you.
So that's why you busted in here like a psycho on a hunch?
A little more than a hunch.
Meaning?
I have some questions, too. One, actually. You should be in your first shell. The comfortable and efficient one. What the hell have you gotten yourself into? And you're smoking, too. Someone's fallen into bad company here.
His body must have been through half a century of addiction. It'll drop dead before I get used to it.
Alright. Okay. I'm gonna pause again, because let's talk about what's going on instead. I do appreciate the choice in time here, or rather the time-based choices, but still, I want to talk about it, damn it. So, wait. Now it sounded like James knows Sara, like from before, because he said you should be in your first shell. Okay. So James knows Sara from before? Alright, so I can now say you're 30, right? Where did you get this body from? Yeah, let's talk about this body.
So, are you going to tell me where you got it?
My family thinks I'm away. I got the best synthesizer, remote work equipment. I didn't have to explain myself to anyone. And then fucking James Kara had to waltz in here and ruin everything.
I'm good at that. So what have you gotten yourself into?
It's a long story and complicated.
Good thing I'm a professional at complicated stories. Talk.
I didn't want to, but I had no choice. I did something sketchy, but otherwise...
Okay, but are you the stranger? Do we actually know that? And you can trust me. You've been able to trust me all this time.
It's all right. You can trust me.
Okay. I rented my body on the black market.
Okay. Why?
Sara, what was your motive?
Motive? Seriously?
I'm not judging. I just...
What is this, an interrogation? No, fuck you.
Okay, old museum, Liberty Island. Right? So she glides away, leaving us here so we can look at things. But yeah, okay, now we can talk. So do we know that she's the stranger, or did she just sound like the stranger? I mean, it kind of fits, because, like, we lost contact with her, but then the stranger got contact with us. It kind of makes sense that it would be Sara all along, just with a voice thingamajig. Alright, but what about renting her out? What about everything else? This is very exciting. So we can look through her place for various things and pieces. So dreaming frozen memories, research by an independent scientist and social activist B. Chalmers proves that memory disorders increase in proportion to each year you're spent in memory bank. CTC Director George Boyle declined to comment. Unofficial sources says authorities have initiated proceedings against Chalmers. Fearing censorship, Chalmers is publishing his research in our newspaper. An identity at risk, Professors R. Praffit and D. Sinburn argue that Icarite transplantation does not guarantee continuity of identity. The Icarite rebuilds a functional organization specific to the functioning of each individual in a new body, recreating it only to the extent that new biological environment allows it. This is why synchronization is so difficult for some people. Feels like one of those situations where, you know, you come up with a new technology, but then you don't actually test it until you launch it widely, so to speak. And then Dreaming Icarites. Memory bank scans by an activist group that wishes to remain anonymous show traces of frozen Icarite activity. Does this mean that even disembodied Icarites can feel or think? Can they dream? Ooh, intriguing. Considering Rachel, I suppose. So Sara, I don't think is Rachel. That we can rule out.
Those mushrooms are funny.
Alright then. Sure. I suppose those would be mushrooms that can make you funny. Also, you also have the murder. Perhaps murder. Lovely. Now, we came from there. We also have... Is this where I came? No, not really. Anything here? Yes, a thing.
2071, Green Bank. Acid rains ravaging our planet will not cause the extinction of the flora. The new project involves collecting bulbs and seeds and temporarily creating holographic facsimiles of all plants. The real, most exquisite specimens of flora will still be on display in the roof sections of the living museums.
Living museums? Cool. Holograms of plants. Yep, that's lovely. Also a thing here. Okay. Do I go? Yeah, I do go in front of it. A chicken. A chicken being very loud. Alright then. Again, do not know what that signifies. So that's were we done here? Yeah, because that is around 200. Cool. So let's check this thing.
What fucking emotions management issues?
So James Cara tips for cooperation, not to mention the wife. Don't argue, distract him. He abuses alcohol. Ooh, so if you don't drink, that actually doesn't line up. The problem of emotion management. Yes, there we go. So she does know a bit about me. Cool. But also, James Cara tips, is this something that she got from the chief, or did she pick me as someone to cooperate with? That's a question. Right, we have a bunch of screens. I seem to not be able to do much. Department of Mortality, I see on the left there. Date range. Midtown Manhattan. I can't really see a whole lot of stuff there I can do here. Here we go. So these would be people. Am I here? I am not here. Swan Harrison. Alfie Kelly, Sam Code, Andrew Moore, Campbell, Ballard, Ross Wallace, Riley. Okay, don't know who those are. Yeah, we have evidence search cases, etc., etc. Is that the one that she called in? Burglary? It might be. We have files, etc., etc. I am not prying, which is, I think, good. And we have a bunch of photographs of the people on the Icarus, I believe. Right? No, that's the tree. That's the tree. Those are from the Icarus, though. I think all of them. Or is that the Icarus? I don't know. Maybe. Right. So a bit more information there. We have a door here. Not allowed in there. Not allowed in this little thing. We do want to get there eventually, I suppose. More museum stuff.
2042 living museums. In response to the continuing needs of the populace, the government has taken steps to save our planet's natural heritage. Selected rural nature parks will become living museums. They will become a refuge for all endangered species of fauna and flora.
Cool. Cool. Then we have lights. We can light that one up for another chicken. Are we looking for chickens? Is that going to be like an achievement or something? This guy.
Did you say anything?
No, nothing. Lovely sculptures.
They're not sculptures, James. But sure. Now I kind of want to find a third chicken. Can I find a third chicken? Is there anything up here? No, we don't go there. Oh, hello.
Citizens, I assure you we care about the environment as much as we care about the development and availability of Icarite technology. And so, as your president, I promise you this. On Mother Earth Day, April 22nd, 2088, we will reconstruct every plant down to the smallest and make cities bloom again. Not out of town, not in museums, right here on Liberty Island. I give you my word as president. The symbol of America will grow among proud trees. I see the future, and I give you my word. Our future is green.
Well, Your future is green, not just the green of the plants, but the green of a person called Mr. Green. I suppose that is a bit of a thing that they wanted to get. Alright, then we have another one here.
2057, bioresurrection. Scientists have painstakingly developed a formula of plant nutrients, which can resurrect any plant, even with the smallest amount of sunlight. Soon, living museums will bloom again.
It's a bit of a sad state of affairs that we need museums for plants. But I couldn't help but notice... Milo chicken. Angry chicken. Ooh, very angry chicken. With glasses, apparently. Also something here. Practical guide to sculpture. Traditional methods. I mean, they are not sculptures. I want to say, they are not sculptures, they're mannequins. I suppose you can, I don't know, you know, play them off as sculptures, maybe? Are we done? I think that we are done. Do you have the same things here? I think you do. So, yeah, I don't see, I think, anything else. Alright then. Alright then. Let's go and have a chat with Sara. See what it is that she wants to say. Oh, there might be more stuff. Oh, we can talk to her. We can also check this first. Artisan, secret of recycled art. Cool. Elegance and simplicity. Esperanza share. Lovely. Hurley the sun, best quality of art supplies. Cool. We can still talk to her. Let's just check before. Okay, you are doing some artwork here. Alright then, what's up with the figurines?
What are these figurines?
They're memories. I've read that after an Icarite transplant, especially an illegal one, some can be lost. That one's the most valuable.
Okay, that's clever. Build little things and rather little memories. And you might have an easier time indeed remembering things after you changed bodies.
One night, when the acid rain was bad, Taylor and I hid upstairs, where you came in. Back then, it was just a 2 by 3 foot hole that ended in a wall of rubble. And instead of sitting in the cold with her teeth chattering like any normal person, Taylor started fiddling with the flashlight. And then something flashed in the pile of rubble, so we started digging. And we dug until we unearthed this little Statue of Liberty figurine. It was beaten up, but it looked valuable. And we fenced it right away. And we came back here hoping to find more.
Okay, now Taylor's sister, I assume, but let's ask.
Who's Taylor?
The greatest treasure in this dump. We found out there used to be a museum here. So we dug more. Day after day, till our hands were bloody. We kept digging. For normal people, it's a portrait of misery, desperation, but for Taylor, we were adventurers on a fucking treasure hunt. We glued, fixed, and sold everything we found. Would you believe we excavated this whole place like a pair of underage slum archaeologists?
Okay, it's a lovely display, by the way. Authorities allow it. How long did it take? Yeah, how long did it take?
It must have taken a while.
Almost 5 years, but it was our livelihood. We were dirt poor and surrounded by dirt, but we felt rich. At least until Taylor tricked me. 8 years ago, give or take a few days.
Okay, well, somebody can hold a grudge, but is it your sister?
Your sister?
No. We were in love. I remember exactly when she tricked me, because it was when I turned 21. First subscription. And Taylor paid for it for me. She did it behind my fucking back.
Okay, what a bitch. So in what way is that bad exactly?
That's bad. What am I missing?
After a month, her subscription expired. And we were broke, and there was no one to help her. She wound up in the bank, and the body went to auction. And that's why I have to get her out. No matter what it takes. You're the detective. Now you know my motive.
Oh, fuck! Damn it. Got any ambrosia anywhere? Anything higher octane?
I'll pour us something. Or you can also help yourself to ambrosia in the bedroom.
Alright, that was kind of cool. Not gonna lie, that was kind of cool. Very, I want to say, reminiscent of something. I'm not gonna say necessarily Tim Burton, but I think you understand what I'm getting at. So, alright. But again, this does not explain killing a lot of people if it was her. So are we getting to that? Potentially. Right, more stuff. Synchronization, the key to happiness. We already discovered the key to eternal life. Now it's time for the key to eternal happiness. It's the book you're holding. Jane Salma, an expert in psychology and psychiatry, whose famous statement, synchronization is all that really matters, reveals the secrets to deepening the synchronization process and achieving eternal happiness. Sounds important, yes.
Tests. From the beginning of the month.
Okay. Why does Sara have Jane Salma's blood tests? Okay, what's the relevance there? I mean, Jane Salma really has been almost like the boogeyman throughout this game. We had her on a traffic camera. She was in the... Or actually, I don't know if she was in the club, but she had a name tag thingamajig. So either she was there or she was supposed to be there. But and also on the Icarus, her scarf was there. Is Sara Jane Salma? Is Sara Jane Salma? But that doesn't really... Does that make sense? I'm not 100% sure. Okay, there's the medicine. Cool. We have also this thing. Department of Mortality. Body confiscation. Taylor Adams. Regret will be delivered to the memory bank immediately. So you do have the location. Row 731W Freezer 77329J. Gotcha. And it is J. Anderson, whoever that is. We can get around the back here. Oh, bloody hell, alright. The last chicken, apparently. Literally thought I had clucking as from a chicken, but I think it's just water. Bunch of stuff here. Toy truck, or toy loader. Is it loader? I think.
I remember it. This is older than me.
Aha, it's Chicken of Justice, apparently. There you go, those are the same as before. The last of his kind, he fights for a better world. When darkness falls, he dons a mask and dispenses justice. He crows each dawn with a pure heart, knowing he's protected the streets of his city. Add-on, solve puzzles, and summon the Chicken of Justice. Are you worthy to become his assistant? Cool. Alright then, so Chicken. We have a thing, I cannot read that. My last will, Max Peter Dario, you deserve answers, lots of them. But first you deserve an apology. An apology, but sure. I lied to you. I haven't gone anywhere. I tried everything to get Taylor out. I didn't want you involved because it was too dangerous. The fact that you're reading this is proof. I'm sorry I left you. Sorry I didn't say anything. And sorry I didn't make it. I only ask one thing, and I thought about it carefully. If I can't live without Taylor, I want to dream with her. I believe we'll dream together in the bank. Don't pull me out. Love, Sarah. And P.S. I sorted everything for you. The items are below, marked with your names. Everything else can be thrown away or sold and divided equally. Alright, so she has prepared. Definitely have prepared. Dario, Max, and Peter. Yep. Okay, and this... How old is this? Because this is obviously very much looking like children did it. Okay, we have a light. Ooh. Oh, bloody hell. Impressive. Impressive. Not gonna lie. That is kind of cool. That is kind of cool. That is very cool. Alright then. Anything else? Nothing here. Okay, let's have a swig of those pills. Maybe feel a little bit better. Hopefully. Again, just take one pill out. Don't just empty the whole thing into your mouth. It's so weird that it does that. And she has rolled away. Now, is there any reason to check anything? I would assume nothing new has, like, opened up. Right, let's go
James,
to her.
aren't you afraid your memories will eventually fade away?
I mean, I don't think about it. Mine don't fade away. Instead, they haunt me. Yeah, they do haunt me a bit.
Lucky me. Mine don't fade. They haunt me, more literally than I'd like.
You must have some good ones. At least one.
My wife keeps bothering me while I'm watching a movie. Top of the career and fame. Yeah, the wife is very repeated.
We're at the movies, and Rachel tries to convince me it's a crime flick she's already seen. They were all the same to her, and of course she's teasing me, and I'm trying to watch the fucking movie. Right now, I'd give anything to be sitting there next to her. I'd focus all my attention on her.
Maybe then you wouldn't remember it. Maybe it's the imperfect moments that create the most precious memories.
I mean, maybe. And I've unlocked stuff. Cool. If I hadn't, what are we drinking to? How did you end up with the police? Or one room is well secured. Yep, a lot of memories in there. Or rather, have you read Chicken of Justice? Could be Taylor, could be you, but I'm gonna mention the room, the very, very secure room.
This one room, the bedroom, is totally secure.
It's a slum, but I gotta be able to close my eyes sometimes. It's possible to break in there with enough effort, but I'd have time to be awake and ready.
Like in some western, what's associated with me, shoot the shelf above the burglar. Okay, maybe. In a western,
Ever
right?
watch any westerns?
No. What are they about?
Oh, you'd love them. I think you'd identify with the characters.
Maybe. More stuff I've unlocked. Okay, coming back to the Chicken of Justice, huh? So inside was a bunch of files with names. Yeah, let's look at that.
In the middle of the room was a bunch of files with names.
Can't you respect anyone else's privacy? I said none of the siblings knew. If something went wrong, I prepared myself for it.
But what's one have to do with the other?
I sorted things out for them and left a will that made it clear I believed Taylor and I would be in heaven at the bank.
Which is why you questioned me about that. Noble approach to the matters. You lied to them. No. Noble approach.
Looks like you covered all the bases. Nice work.
Thanks. I try.
Right, and then finally, Chicken of Justice. We can get to that too.
Have you read Chicken of Justice?
There is no way you know this.
The last of his kind. He could give up, but he fights for a better world for the rest of us. A true hero.
Oh, I don't believe it. My brother Dario was crazy about him.
But okay, well, you brought siblings here. Yeah, write riddles. I really like this kid. Yeah, did he write riddles?
Did Dario also write riddles? There was one on the back of the book.
Yes! The Chicken of Justice could only be summoned by solving one.
Did I miss that? Apparently I missed that. There is something I haven't seen. There wasn't anything on the back apart of the stuff that I read, was there? I have missed something. I don't know if it's in here or from before. Somehow I missed something weird. Okay, your siblings, where are they now?
I hope this isn't a tough question. Sarah, How are Max, Dario, and Peter now?
I wasn't talking.
I saw the name on the cabinets. Did they...
Don't worry, they're all alive and doing pretty well. They rented a legal apartment, floor 40. They have better air than here. Bodies wear out slower.
True, and again, there is something that I missed. Very sad. Alright, so what are we drinking to here?
What are we drinking to?
Well, you're the expert. Sit down and make a toast.
Well, don't mind if I do. And I can also ask about the police. Yeah, how the hell did you end up with the police? And how the hell doesn't the police know where you live and what your situation is?
So how did a slum girl get this job?
Maybe you got yours. I had to work for it.
Well, I didn't really. I've earned my success, damn it. But I do admire the determination here.
Points for determination. Must not have been easy for you.
Fortunate combo. I had insomnia and hated wasting my time. I guess that's how I managed to pass all the exams.
Good on ya. So, yeah, okay, yeah. Was it our department that came for Taylor? Because I did find a little stub.
Did our department come for Taylor?
Yes.
So why...
Did I join you? Maybe I wanted to take control? Of some sort. I decided I was never going to be powerless like that again. I'm just a liaison, but I already know when and where they move.
So liaison, maybe I don't understand what that is. Lousy job, you know which agent came for Taylor. Yeah, do you know that, maybe?
Do you know who it was? Which one of us came for Taylor?
It was hard to resist the temptation to check it out.
Want to get some revenge?
He was so ordinary. A regular agent. To really get justice, I'd have to get revenge on this whole sick fucking system.
Okay, then. There we go. We don't take revenge on the system, we don't make rules. Yeah, what about that?
Then how about we get revenge on this whole sick fucking system?
Like that's possible.
Well, we created it, and if it was, yeah, what if it was?
What if it was?
Wait, what kind of bullshit is that? Are you accusing me of something?
Just curious.
Not so much. What have I missed? Can I can't go away. Alright, hold on. I've missed something. What on earth have I... What on earth... I can't do my thingamajig. Finding evidence. I mean, it must be back here, right? It must be that I missed something here. Maybe the wall? All the other things were, all the other choices I think were from here. And we did both of those. Nothing on the back there. Nothing here. So I'm gonna check this. I'm not so sure there was anything on this, but sure. Okay, maybe if we pick that up. So there we go. Drawing out heights. Maybe just when we do this. Do I... It's very, very bright. Like they don't get this bright. Just saying. I cannot see if I have missed anything here. Oh, not it. Don't get stuck. Yeah, I cannot. Oh, is it? No, not where. Oh. Maybe something hidden here. No, nothing when that is on, so to speak. Something on you. Did I miss something here? I don't see it. I am not sure what I could have missed in here, if it is in here. If it is in here. Check that. Bed. More teddy bears, a lot of teddy bears. And check that. Check that. I am unsure as to what I could have missed here. To open up that conversation, it very much feels like it should be in here. Because I don't think any of the things we were talking about was related to anything outside, were they? Oh well. I really do not see what I could have missed. do not...
And you?
Oh, bloody hell.
Why'd you become a cop?
Oh, hello. Not worth talking about. I always liked crime mysteries. Good career for former athlete. Sure, let's go for that.
Work well under pressure, resistant to stress, ability to assess situations quickly. Only the commander instead of a coach, and the field's a bit bigger.
And that's all?
I believed in justice. And shit like that.
But you don't anymore?
I mean... Grow up. No, don't say that.
As much as ever. I'm just not looking for it in the department.
Copy that.
Sure. Right. Let me just... I do wanna see if I can get this final thing. The game is, after all, allowing me to keep going, but I really do not know what it is. Trying to... Oh, here we go.
A locator. Some perfectly innocent stalking.
Mm-hmm. Could that be it? That is, as far as I'm aware, literally the only thing that I've missed. Is that it? Is that the thing? Nope. Okay. Oh, does it change if I look at this? No. No, okay. You know what? You know what? That's about it. I am not gonna look more at this. Right. Let's have a sit. Make a toast to this. No. I don't think that's gonna be a choice.
Bottoms up. To...
Honesty or the past? You know what? We're doubling down on the honesty here.
Honesty. I think we're gonna need it.
Okay.
Not convinced. And also, yeah, if you haven't drank throughout the game, which you can avoid doing, do you get an option here not to drink? Interesting. So, yummy, I can see. No, that's boring. What are you renting the body for? That's a good question.
What are you renting the body for?
A surrogate. For some rich broad. And a good one, I hope.
Okay, cool. Ah, right. Thank you, James. Did not make that connection. Jane Salma, presumably.
Sara, please tell me it's not Jane Salma. I found her file.
Calm down. I checked her. I got to her. She had a similar case before, and they couldn't prove anything, even with plenty of evidence.
Oh, damn it.
The arrangement came from me. She had the dough, I had the body with the right biological conditions, plus I could cover for her. That's why I know she's not a suspect.
Uh-huh. Well, about the locator, good thing I checked that.
And the locator?
You're always snooping. But, yeah, I had a transmitter sewn into my original body just in case they wouldn't give it back to me.
Smart. You don't trust her yourself, and was she there the night of Green's murder or not? Good question.
And was she there the night of Green's murder or not?
She was on schedule. The time of the visit left no doubt.
Okay. So, sure, I shall trust you.
Okay. I'll trust you. At least I'll try.
Much appreciated.
All right. So you rented your body. Where did you get this one? The current model?
Salma said it was recycled. Give one to me.
No. A recycled body? After what I've seen, that's hard to swallow. They must have put someone on ice for you to get it.
No. Somebody bought a new body, and no one wanted this one.
That's potentially true. Yeah, I'm gonna take your word for it.
Okay, let's say you're right.
It's definitely recycled. Why would they lie about that?
Mm-hmm. You need to see the big picture of what you've gotten yourself into.
James, I have nightmares. Every single fucking night. I see her in them.
Welcome to the club.
Every morning, I wake up from them and Taylor can't. And it haunts me. What if she's trapped there in an endless nightmare?
Well, probably not, but you could be right. But it's your nightmare?
They're your nightmares, not hers. You're projecting your fears where they don't exist, and you have to deal with them.
James, I have to save her. Fuck! You understand?
I think I do, yes. So I get it for Rachel crossing the line. We were supposed to be the good guys. You know what, James? After all you've seen, I have taken that route throughout the playthrough, but seeing what he's seen, and all of this, and everything that we have done, yeah, at this point I understand her, and I understand the situation, and I think I'm aligning a little bit more with her.
Yeah, I get it. Sometimes you have to cross the line. And if you do it, at least make it for someone you love.
Well, I don't know if that's what I want.
Do you know what I'd give to see Rachel again? Fucking anything.
Thanks for being straight with me.
Dress your finger.
I can handle it.
Alright, so how long are we staying here for? Is a question, I think. And what's the next step? Like, is this the end? This is not the end, is it? Kind of feels like this shouldn't be the end. Alright then, what are we doing now then? Another thing I can't do. I mean, again, this could be results of previous things. That is absolutely true. Right then, yes. How do we move this forward?
Sarah, we need to start investigating.
Just a minute. Not so fast. One more question. A basic one.
Yeah,
Why don't you tell me why you stormed in here like a lunatic?
I told you. I thought you were in danger.
Based on what? Did something happen when we lost contact?
Mm-hmm. Can you fire up the board here?
No.
We'll do it the old way then. In the meantime, I'll summarize the Red Room for you.
The Red Room?
It's a piece of fucked up history. Better buckle up.
I can't believe all this evidence. You were right from the start.
Seriously? What surprises you most?
That's not what I meant. But the murderer was behind everything from the beginning. Did he take over his body?
Strong assumption. We better go one step at a time.
Now? You're going to get skeptical now?
I just want to sort it out.
Okay. Where do we start?
Alright, so...
James, I managed to get what was in Green's safe. There were recordings of his synchro tests and a ton of private notes. It's pretty unusual.
Upload.
Okay, we get more stuff, but yeah, okay. So she's not the... murderer then. Or is she? Like, why did she sound like the stranger before? You know what? I don't know if I saw an autosave, and it's fine. I'm gonna leave the episode here. We're gonna start the next episode with this thing. And if I have to replay some things, that's fine. So, alright, we're gonna do a regular evidence gathering thing. So we're gonna get to that in the next episode. And indeed, where do we go from here? It seems like we have... Is it one final location then to go to? So one more episode, at least. We shall see exactly where all of this goes, because I don't exactly know if I understand entirely what's going on. Like, how does all of this connect to the murderer? Because it feels like it should connect somehow. We shall find out, hopefully, momentarily, in the next episode. For now, though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.